My name is Otto. I am a physician, regional medical officer for the U.S. Foreign Service. In terms of foreign service practice, we don't have that many patients. We can spend all the time we need with our, that's really the cool thing about it. I can spend an hour with the patient going over whatever they need, making sure that all their questions are answered, explaining everything about whatever we've diagnosed or any question they have. And in private practice, you just don't have that luxury. I mean, it doesn't exist. We moved to Australia altogether, and Australia was great. We had a good time there, a beautiful place, and my kids enjoyed it. They didn't appreciate school as much because there's no international school in Canberra, so they had to actually do the Australian curriculum. But it all worked out in the end, and so as we've gone from post to post, I think my kids have really understood that they have a kind of a life that's spectacular compared to a lot of other kids. I was in Lagos when Ebola hit, so that's one of those things that you'll never forget. And when it hit Lagos, we really didn't know what that was going to look like. You know, before it had kind of been in small places, not so popularized, but Lagos, with a population of almost 18 million to 20 million, they don't even know how many people lived there. We had no idea how that was going to go. And so, fortunately, with the help of the CDC, really especially, I think only 19 people wound up getting it, and maybe 8 died. So it was actually quite a difference compared to the other countries. I would say that this is kind of the dream job in terms of, as a family practice doc, you want to get to know your patients, you want to be able to advocate for them for good health, and you want to have the time to spend with them, and that's what we have. I mean, this is that job where I have all the time to do that. I have every opportunity to speak with them about that, and we do a lot of educating. I mean, our nurses, we do a lot of educational programs to help them understand about their health and be as healthy as they can be. I would say that if you have the experience and you have the temperament to do this, and really some people don't know that. A lot of people think they want to live overseas, but they've never done it before. And so we find a lot of those, or they come and they take the job and then they don't last. But if you think that you have that temperament, if you have lived overseas, definitely, or you have a passion to do that, then yeah, I would say definitely take the job and take the plunge, because the water is very warm.